Ja, Songwriters Guild Live met als speciale gast Rene Elenbaas van StageDriver en ook van zijn eigen liedjes natuurlijk. We hebben ook, we gaan het dus ook hebben over StageDriver, zijn bedrijf. Super interessant. Voor de rest, ik ben Ro Helfheid. Staat ook daar. Daar. En laten we meteen beginnen. We hebben Rene. Laten we Rene er even inbrengen. Hey Rene.
Hi Ro. Goedemiddag in deze tropische hitte.
Goedemiddag jongen. Is het net zo heet bij jullie als bij ons?
Hier in Enschede is het behoorlijk heet. Alleen we zitten hier in de studio bij Lennart en daar zit airco in. Dus,
Oh, heerlijk. Ik hoop wel met goede
helemaal corona-proof hier zo.
Corona-proof airco. Ja, dat is goed.
Jazeker.
Tof. Even kijken. Wat zullen we gewoon lekker beginnen met een liedje? Kijken wat er gebeurt. Ben je er klaar voor?
Zeker. Ja?
We
hebben deze podcast wel een special guest.
Ja, precies. Ja.
Hij zal erbij komen staan.
Stel hem even voor. Timothy.
Ja. Timothy Drake, bekend figuur in de scene.
Yes.
Een waanzinnige stem. En Timothy is bereid om, ik denk, een van mijn beste nummers te zingen. Ik heb ooit een heel mooi nummer geschreven, maar ik kan hem zelf niet zo goed zingen. Timothy wel, dus vandaar is het voor mij super tof om hem nu te doen. Zullen we hem gelijk doen?
Leuk. Ja, laten we hem even doen.
Het nummer heet Ever Learn.
All right. Oké, jongens, zet hem op.
So here you are, down again. Same results, though different plan. You messed up. Oh, it's so hard, the same mistakes. So willing to do now whatever it takes. This never again. Different storm, but the same floor. We make up on getting cry. One spirit, twice shy. Oh, will we ever learn? Now we've crashed and burned again, my friend. This way up just grinds you down. Walk away, you know it's right. Just and left, don't stay to fight. You turn the other cheek all day and take you well into the night. Or is it me that we must trust? Or just ourselves we gotta hide? Welcome to this game called life. Will I ever burn? Now we crashed and burned again.
Yeah, great stuff, man. Thanks, Timothy. Yeah, that sounds really, really nice. Really, really. Oh yeah, I always forget we have to speak in English, Rene. I think we
Doesn't he
are.
sound great?
Yeah, he sounds really,
Thanks.
really awesome. Yeah, thanks a lot, Timothy. Yeah, thanks.
Makes me so happy to do the song
Yeah. So
this way.
Long time too.
so basically, what you're now doing is you wrote a song,
Yeah.
and you decided to let somebody else sing it. That's of course you're still a songwriter, so that's
Yes.
that's I don't meet too many people who do that, but I mean it's a great
This
tradition.
was better for the song.
Yeah, it's a great tradition, and yeah. Do you some? Yeah, I know that you do that. You write songs for other people a lot. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what you do most when you write songs.
Well, I do lots
Or-
of stuff, lots of different things.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wearing this my T-shirt.
Yeah,
my
you have your
shirt.
band, Frogland.
My previous long time ago band, my first starting band. Well, actually, we started together. You were in a band called Dance Club, which is back online again on Spotify. I saw.
Yeah, I put it
So
online.
Congrats. Yeah. And I was doing my band, Frogland, and then, well, it sort of got, that was all original material for you as well, and for
Yeah.
me as well. Well, lots of bands doing that here in Enschede at the university, in
Yeah.
the rehearsal rooms there, and there was a very lively scene with live bands,
Yeah.
which is, I think it's completely gone now.
Oh,
with all
that's sad.
the
but-
studios are gone, and I
Yeah.
don't see too many student bands anymore. So,
Oh.
but that's how it is nowadays with we call it tempo beurs and stuff like that.
Yeah, we could
People
do
need to
whatever
get
we
their-
want.
People need to get their papers and move on, and don't have time. Hey, Dutch Cassidy.
He's watching. That's great, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a very good American songwriter.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Americana,
like
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Americana, yes, thanks. So getting back, I was playing in my band, the Frogland. You were playing in your band, Dance Club.
yeah.
And then sort of through mutual friends, your guitar player, Andre, we decided to do a cover band for student parties.
Yeah, that was something
There wa-
else because everybody was
that's
doing their own stuff.
Everybody's doing their own stuff, and there were some cover bands, but we thought they were shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We thought we could do better.
Yeah.
And they were right, we could do it better because we all had the equipment and the will to play. And I remember within 2 years, we played in 1 week 9 times. Thank you, Arno. So that kind of really got out of hand, and then that student band called Insert Coin turned into Shishi the He Devils.
Oh yeah.
And in '99 we went pro, and we toured all over Holland with a cover band with a huge PA system and like thousands of people in front of our noses, which was a nice time. We learned a lot, but I still kept writing songs, and it gradually turned into me writing for other artists, and that's been a lot of fun and a little bit of successful here and there.
Yeah.
And yes, I make a living in playing live music and with covers and stuff like that. And through the Twents Songwriters Guild, which is a spin-off of your Amsterdam Songwriters Guild.
Yeah.
I started playing my own stuff again a little bit. But in this studio right now, we're making a lot of productions for other artists, Dutch language, for a football club, for what's it called? That a little girls group, a little girl group,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
successful.
I think
on
it
TV
was,
and
yeah.
stuff.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good song.
Yeah. So that's basically what we're doing. Still playing live covers. Well, not now with Corona, but
No.
we're now on Wednesday, the 23rd of June. So tonight there will be another announcement from the
yeah.
Prime Minister.
We already know what he's
And-
going to say.
Yes, we
It's
can
good
play
news
live
f- it's
again
good
for more
news
than
for
100
us.
people.
Yeah. Good news
So
for us.
finally, yay!
Yeah. So yeah, so you've been writing a lot of songs for other people. Is that a different thing than writing songs for yourself, or do you just write in the same way?
No, it's a completely different way in the sense if you write for yourself, like the song you heard, Ever Learn, you have to completely come up with the music, the lyrics, what do you want to say, and so on. If you write for someone else, I think it's easier.
Okay, yeah.
I look at what the artist is doing, or has been doing, what's the audience of that performer, and then in a interview or a conversation with the artist and management, you find out which way they want to go. They want to have an up-tempo thing, or they want to have a sensitive ballad or whatever, and then you sort of get an idea what the artist is all about, what he or she wants to say, and then you start from there. So you're not writing for yourself, you're writing purely for the artist, you hope. But so far it's been, well, I think it's successful. You can always go do better, but it's not my main focus for income. It's definitely something I do to keep my mind fresh.
Yeah.
I find that when I have a project like that I'm fully absorbed and I go 200% in, and I really like it, especially if you have people where you can work with who can translate your ideas into real sound out of the speakers. So that's a different approach. I don't know, you write a lot of stuff on your own, so that's also very personal.
Yeah.
And
I want to write for other people, but I find that harder actually. So I'm just a bit jealous with you.
You got an outline already, and so it's limitations, but the limitations help you to get to your goal faster.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
not like, what should I write about? What would one I tell as an artist? No, you're not telling it. The artist is telling it.
Yeah.
And I'm basically, maybe I'm lazy. It's like, if it's a hit, the artist is going to tour and stuff like that, and I'm going to be like at home, like, on TV again, ka-ching. Well, we hope. It never happened, but...
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to play another song? And then we talk after that. We talk about your company. There's a lot of things that we have to cover.
I have to reach you in one string, so you talk a little bit, and I'll set it up.
That's good. Yeah. And of course, we want to know what string and why, and is it because he's going drop D, or maybe it's just one string is a bit out of tune. Yeah, it's a bit out of tune. That was it. Okay. So this song you're gonna sing by yourself?
Yes, that's basically the idea.
Good. And what's the title of the song, Rene?
The title of the song is Spring.
Spring.
Eternal spring sort of thingy. Just a second here.
Yeah. Maybe your vocals can be a bit louder.
I will sing louder.
Oh, it sounds already good now. Yeah. Oh yeah, and your guitar was of course off. It's probably working now. Okay, go ahead.
Uncharacteristic song. It's a slow song for me. Last time I played very powerful songs. I like that. But this is one of the songs which is more relaxed. Okay. Will fit the weather more.
Yeah. Good.
Right on.
If all good things must have an ending, then all bad things must have a start. And happiness turns like the seasons, a constant change you learn by heart. And summer, fall, you into winter's cold, just know that spring is certain. To the child, time seems endless. The old folks say it rushes by, with dark clouds back, full of worries. But dark clouds turn to bright blue skies. As summer will fall to winter's cold, just know that spring is certain. But just remember when you're alone, the wind of change can fade a stone. If all good things must have an ending,
Yeah, nice. Let's get some applause going. Woo! Yeah, this is a virtual applause in a ticker bar, so
You always have to make your applause yourself.
yeah, exactly. So
It's
let's-
basically scary shit for me to
Yeah?
play your own songs. So
Right.
less scary when Timothy sings it, but,
yeah,
but you're
I mean,
very good at that. To have
I-
an idea and sing the songs with your own lyrics, and you don't care what people think. I think
I try. Let's put it this way. I try not to care.
No, you succeed. Trust me.
Thank you.
I'm jealous
That's-
of you and like some other songwriters I know here, like Arthur Adem or Dutch Cassidy or whatever.
Yeah.
They really can focus on their own stuff. And for me, it's very hard to play to a camera. I'm very used to playing to a live audience.
Right.
So I'm probably deformed by that.
Yeah.
So I'm so used, like for 30 years, playing on the reaction of the audience. So I know they know the songs, so I know how they react, what next song to play.
Right.
But if I play my own songs, they look like no reaction because they don't know the song. And I start to
And
panic.
you're like, oh, they don't like
oh
it.
shit, they're not reacting. So I'm playing faster and make
Oh, yeah,
mistakes
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
vocals
yeah,
go off. And
Yeah.
so it's like, this dude is making a living out of playing. Right. So I've been falling on my face in that regard for the last 2 years now here in
Yeah.
Enschede with the Songwriters Guild. But I'm learning.
Right. Well,
I hope it's getting better.
It's
So
between
thank
the
you
ears,
for
psychological
for
thing.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
It's
welcome.
definitely a psychological thing. My psychological thing. You don't
Yeah.
have that problem.
Well, I mean, maybe less. Yeah.
Much
I have
less.
to be honest with you. I totally recognize what you're saying. So,
Oh, good. Thank you.
but yeah. So,
So I'm not alone in that.
no,
regard.
of course not. I think everybody is going through this, and I'm just someone who's able to sort of act like nothing happens, but I still feel as miserable as anybody else would.
Oh, you're a very good actor. That's what I have to
Yeah,
work
that's
on.
basically it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah. So let's talk about StageDriver because
Yeah, please.
because you have a company called StageDriver.
Yes,
and it's,
I have.
Yeah,
We
it's-
have.
Of course you're not doing this alone. You've got lots of
Hell no,
great
that's
people
impossible.
working with
It's
you.
way
Yeah.
too big for
Yeah.
for one person.
Yeah, and it's a website.
It's a website.
I mean,
Yes.
that's what people see, but behind
what
it is,
people
of
see.
course, a huge thing, huge operation, where you actually upload music and basically send it to people who yeah, who send a text message to you, like
Yeah,
let me. You've got the SMS ontvang Rene 2. It's not
yeah,
really
that's a good
visible now
example.
because it's half the thing, because I'm on screen as well. If I just go off the screen, you see SMS ontvang Rene 2 naar 8877. It's for the Dutch market.
It's only it works right now. We're live since February here in Holland, and we hope to expand soon to start with Germany and England, but we can go worldwide with this.
Yeah.
So for
That's great.
bands who are touring from overseas or through Europe, they can use this in every country.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
So basically, you send an SMS, and then you get a song back, like
Yeah.
you get music.
Basically, if you're performing, now we're doing it online with the code, but the idea is basically you can do it with every live concert. You stick up a poster or announce it through the mic, or have a banner or a poster or whatever. The service is for free for artists. So basically, if you're playing live and there are people in the audience who say, wow, I like this Row Half Height with his new songs and this new EP coming out on Friday. You're
Yeah.
playing live and you give the audience an opportunity to very easily connect with you. So they just have to send the SMS. As you showed, I think, did you show the QR code?
Yeah. Let me share it for you. I've got it ready. It's right
But
here.
you have to be, thank you. You have to
Yeah.
be in the now. So we also use a QR code
Yeah.
to make it easy for people. So people make a connection because they like you. The audience pays just 150 in Holland, €1.50 through their phone bills, so they don't have to do a tikkie or anything else weird. It's just adding up on their phone bill.
Okay.
And then they have a live connection. They send, in this case, ontvang Rene or ontvang Row Half Height to 8877. And then people get a text message straight away back. Within there is a link. You open it, and there's a beautiful page with a picture of me or of Row Half Height. And there is a song which the artist picked out to give away or to show. And there's also a URL in there, so you as an artist can send people straight away to your new website, www.rowhalfheight.com,
Yeah.
or whatever. If you're big on Spotify, you send them a Spotify link. If you have a merchandise page on your website, you send whatever you as an artist want your audience to go to straight away. So
Yeah.
it does many things. The audience can show their appreciation. Hashtag support your local artist. It makes it very easy without any hassle. The plus side is you got a song of that artist straight away on your phone. It's an MP3. You can download it or play it. And you got straight away a URL you can click on. So basically, you got that artist straight away on your phone.
Yeah.
You see him live, and then bam, in a few seconds, you have everything on your mobile. That's where you have to be as an artist nowadays.
And then also,
extra-
well,
Yeah.
I have to get rid of the QR code for now, otherwise I won't see you. Also, for the artist, it's very important because you can sort of build a mailing list, but not like a mailing. It's a mailing list, but it's
Sort of.
a mobile mailing list. It's
There you go.
it's basically not a mailing list of email addresses, but of cell phone numbers.
Yeah, fully
Yeah.
AVG proof, by the way. You don't
Exactly.
see the numbers, but you can reach them.
You cannot copy and paste the numbers. You don't even
No,
know the
that-
numbers.
that's,
You just know
illegal.
those are the people, and I can send to them, and the people can just if they want can stop the
Yeah, they can always
from
opt
sending.
out.
yeah.
But why? I've seen artists
No,
I
of
like.
course.
I send text message,
course,
get the song, and then the artist. We have already auto reply, so every fan that texts, the artist can send a message to that new fan saying hi, thank you, with a picture or whatever.
And can you? I have a question. I don't. I mean, I've already used the service, but this is something I don't really know, because there's like 150 that the fan has to pay for the first contact. But if you want to send another song, does the fans have to pay another amount of money? So it's
No,
just
it's
that
very
one
strict.
thing.
Yeah, it's definitely 100,000% one-time payment. Then you're done as a consumer, as a fan.
Wow. So for 150, you have a connection with the artist, and the artist can just send you songs whenever they feel like it.
Well, the artist sends
Or whatever they want to send.
straight away a song. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
And the link and the picture and so on. But then the artist, and remember, for the artist, it's for free, can send additional text messages to the fans.
Yeah. Okay.
For instance, hey, thank you. You were at my gig in Amstelveen last week, but I'm going to play in Noodorp next Friday. So here's the address and the link. So you can really specifically reach back, target.
Yeah, also
That's a marketing
geo-target, huh? Yeah. So yeah.
That's another thing, which is wow service, I think.
Yeah,
But people have
I
to
would
get
say
on
so.
it to understand it. It's
Yeah.
called geo-targeting.
Yeah.
Yes, please go to www.stagedriver.com. There you'll find everything.
I'm gonna write this down. Yeah, I'm gonna
Thank
write
you.
this down for.
But that's a very good point you're making. Maybe it's a little bit going into too much detail, but basically, as an artist, you're playing live. You have the poster up, and you get some downloads. I tried it a few times myself. It's like I get 20 downloads per gig, but maybe because I'm a good seller, I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
that's
I
a
did it 3
lot.
times now, and it's like 21, 22, 19.
Okay, so it's a
It's
good.
my
That's a
lovely
good.
face.
So here he is, complaining he cannot play live. It's hard for him, and he gets 20 downloads every time. So you're doing well.
The
Rene.
times
Come on.
before Corona, I tested it out really live at gigs. So
Yeah.
people
that's
if
really good.
people like you, they will support you and they will try to have that unique connection with you straight away.
Yeah.
But again, to finish my story with the geo-targeting, you know where you play, and I see a bulge in my downloads on that Friday I played. I know, that was Amstelveen.
Right.
So I marked that as Amstelveen.
Oh, yeah,
I know
okay.
the people who downloaded in that segment were in Amstelveen.
Yeah, you can
So if
label
I
it.
play
Yeah.
in Noodorp or somewhere close, I don't know exactly, but if you play again a month later, which is interesting geographically seen for that audience, you can pinpoint target people. Okay, that was Amstelveen, that was Zoetermeer, that was that
Right.
gig. So you can send out a message.
Or even, it could be something else. It could be like suppose you're playing at what's it called? I don't know, like North Sea Jazz, for
Wow.
instance. I mean, let's think big, right?
Yeah, sure.
And you get like 100
New fans.
New fans. You label them North Sea Jazz. So next time you play in The Hague, or next time you play in some sort of a jazz setting,
There you go.
these people love jazz, or they love soul, they love R&B, that kind of thing, because they were at North Sea Jazz. So it's not even geotagging. It's more than that, right? It's you can tag whatever you want.
You're an
with it.
advanced user already, Rob.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly how it's supposed to work.
That's
It
great. Look,
works.
somebody's already trying it. Yeah.
I
He
think
knows it.
right now there's a recording of Everlearn, the song I played with Timothy.
Okay.
But I'm singing it, so I might change that or send people the version from Timothy, which is
Yeah.
better. They deserve that.
Do you have like a new version coming up with Timothy?
Yes, it's a big secret project
Oh.
here.
Okay. I'm not supposed to ask.
we're
Yeah.
we're really planning on to do something with this song
that's
in a
great.
big way.
that's
We're
great.
excited about it.
Yeah. Well,
How did
that's
you guess
great.
that?
I don't know. I'm thinking like an artist. I would
You
do
do.
the same. I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course. I'm gonna make a new version.
Yeah.
So let's first do a song, and then I'm gonna show the people the cartoon that.
Ooh, yeah, it's fresh. I just got it this morning.
Yeah.
It's the first draft version, which I'm happy with. So it's not colored in yet, but Yeah.
No,
Another song?
Yeah, let's do another song.
Let me think which one I'm going to play. I know. Yeah.
All right. And what I can do is I can put on the QR code of Rene. So if you feel like, hey, this is really nice, I want to do more, I want to hear more of this guy, you just follow that code.
This is one of my oldest songs I wrote. It's called Autumn Sky. I still love it. Well, it's summer now, but let's do Autumn Sky. Oh, it's that clear, cool, blue autumn sky as the summer slips away. It can bring out the poet in you, and it makes me feel this way. This way. But when everything dies, that's when I feel alive and I see great things. Every storm is just a sign. Can it be that what I feel is trying to clear eternity and a leafless tree? I love it, 'cause it's beautiful. Yeah. Now civil war is booming in our places, but not here. It can bring out the cynic in you with a judgment so sincere. It's just fear. But when everything dies, that's when I feel alive and I see great things. Every storm is just a sign. Majesty and serenity of an autumn sky that fills my soul. The oneness, well, what's surrounding me, I love it, 'cause it's beautiful. Sky as one summer slips away. For it can bring out the dead poet in you, and it makes me dream away. Dream away. Because the city's alive, a young girl who set aside the way she tries to fight with no shoes on her feet while the rain pours from that sky. Autumn sky.
Yeah, great. Awesome, Rene. Let's talk about I wanted to show it to the people. You came up with it.
I
this
came
it.
up with it
There you go.
in the shower.
Okay.
Because a picture says more than 1,000 words, which has nothing to do with the shower. But I was working here in the studio with Leonard on the tutorials for StageDriver.com.
Yeah.
And then he's made some remark, well, maybe like a meme or something funny in there would work for me. And that stuck with me, and I came up with this. And I have a very famous comic cartoonist who's made this out of my idea.
Great. So basically what we see in the first picture is the way it is now, right?
Well, let's be honest, that's my version of events, and I hope it resonates with a lot of people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with social media. All our bands and my acts are on there. It's free exposure. Instead of making a website, you have a free account on Facebook or whatever, Insta. So people can find you. That's good.
Yeah.
But it's a huge mistake to think that social media or even streaming, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is made for the artists. Of course, there are stories that artists broke through with TikTok or Insta or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's stories to keep it going.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
I think it's a mistake to
I
think
tried
you
it as
can-
well with streaming. I mean, this is streaming, of course, but it's
different.
It's for other people, and actually
It's
it works.
building your
it's
name and your
yeah,
brand, and you're doing a service to the community.
It's true,
which is
and that's
great.
why it works. That's why it works. But as soon as I start streaming myself on Twitch, it's just nobody there. It's like- and also YouTube, the same thing. It's like at a certain point, I'm like, this is a bit embarrassing. You know, why should I do all this? You know, it's like it's
Yeah. Well, some people are very good at it,
Yeah.
and they feel comfortable being behind the camera and doing that stuff. But in my opinion, maybe because I'm older, it's so much work to do it right. You have to post on
Exactly.
12:30 or 9 o'clock
Exactly.
because of the
And-
views.
They have all these things on how to become successful with streaming, and it's so many loopholes. No, how do you say that?
Yep.
Yeah, so many
Hacks, loopholes.
things you have to hoops you have to jump through. They say, you know,
That's a
it's
nice
like
one.
you know, it's too much.
Yeah, you have to post like 4 times there and blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
basically, that's what you see in the first cartoon. You're so hard working on the social media thing. That guy doesn't even have time to play the guitar. He's
Right.
just chasing the fame carrot.
Exactly, he's got the guitar on his back. That's great.
Yeah.
Some deeper layers there. And what's the
And-
advertiser doing there?
Well, that's basically the money stream. If you're thinking like streaming services or social media are designed to support an artist, you're dead wrong. It's only one thing. It's keeping up engagement, so
Yeah.
the advertisers keep coming back. That's basically the whole story behind social media and streaming. It's not for the artist,
No, exactly.
especially
And then
for a
it's-
starting
yeah.
artist, or if you're not that good at it. It's in my opinion not worthwhile putting all your effort and time in there.
Right.
But what you can do,
There
the other
you go.
side,
Yeah.
we're playing live, and I've been doing that all my life. The fun part about that is you got your audience, your potential fans right in front of you. If you're a metal band, you're playing at a metal festival. If you're a singer-songwriter, you're playing at a coffee bar. If you're a folk musician, you're at a folk festival. So you got your potential fans right in front of you. And what StageDriver does, you can see the scoop in front. You give that audience who really like you, hey, I really like that artist, the opportunity to make a connection, support you, and you can go and build on from there, which is much more effective.
Right.
In social media, you can have like 10,000 or 100,000 likes or followers. Congratulations. But it just says nothing about your ability to live from your music.
No.
People can buy those followers and views, so what are they
True.
worth? And giving a like is something different, like saying, hey, I really like this girl or dude. Let's put in 150, I don't care, and support them. That
Yeah.
means that the audience you grab with StageDriver are what we call in the business true fans. And true fans are willing to come to the next gig, are willing to buy your stuff from your merch page. That's the bread and butter of every artist.
Right.
You can see in the picture, fans are pushing that stage. It's StageDriver, literally. That's the fun part of it. But it's been pushed by fans. Because if you can rally and get more fans to your gigs, that's always good. You can get more pay. Okay, the bar owner or the club owner says, oh, if I book row, there's always 20, 30, 50 people more coming. So it increases your value.
Yeah.
Because you can reach your fans so specifically back. And you know, you don't need like 10,000 fans on StageDriver. Nobody sees how many fans you have on StageDriver. It's not a social media thing. That's also very important.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to post every week. No, you can set up an account in 5 minutes. We tested it out with a tutorial. Within 5 minutes, you're online. And then you just use it, period.
Right.
And maybe a very good to tell people, I've been involved in text messaging and text messaging marketing for like 10 years now. I have some other companies doing that. So I know a bit about it, maybe too much, nerd-wise.
Yeah.
Text messaging channels or a paid service like StageDriver is very expensive. So only big companies do it. If you just want to rent a number, it's like $1,000 or euros per month. So it's not feasible for any artist. So what we try to do with StageDriver, what we succeeded in doing, is taking all the technical crap and all the expensive stuff out. So there's just a shell specifically for artists, not for companies, specifically for artists. You just fill in, upload an MP3, a picture of yourself, and the URL you want people to go to, and that's it. The whole thing is free for artists. So that's maybe a very strange thing. I let the audience pay, because there's not that's shockingly new. But it's always, if you want to succeed in music, people say, well, you're commercial, and that's maybe one thing I have to tell to your specific audience here with the there you go, Songwriters Guild Live.
Yeah.
I've been involved with the Twente Songwriters Guild. I follow you around what you're doing out there. I've been to an open mic pre-corona in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Dear singer-songwriters, you are the worst at marketing. Period.
Probably true.
And then you're wondering, oh, I don't can make any money with playing my music. No, dumbass. I see like 7 singer-songwriters in one evening. The third one, that was great. Really, that guy stood out. I don't know what his name was. The only thing he said, you can find me on Spotify. I don't know what your name is, dude. If I really want to connect, I have to wait till he's done, go up to him, ask his name. Oh, he doesn't have a car. No, the CDs are still in the car. I don't want any. That's maybe, we're trying to pitch StageDriver, especially to the singer-songwriters. Why? Because in Corona, they can start with like right now 30 people, 100 people next month. And that's really the scene I know. But it's the hardest scene to break for StageDriver. Guys, you have to do something with marketing. So the spin-off of StageDrivers, you have to put up a poster saying, like here, SMS ontvanger Rene 2. So I have to announce it. I have to let people know who I am, so they can make the connection. So that's one thing. Singer-songwriters, please do some form of marketing while you play. Otherwise, it's spent. The energy is spent. You play a real good song, people like it, and click, you're done.
Yep.
So that's
from
the heart out. Singer-songwriters, please do something and use StageDriver, because it's easy, not wasting time, and it's for free for the artist. I cannot. Did I say it? It's for free for artists.
It's free. It's crazy. That it's free. Yeah. That's great, man. Well,
so
thanks a lot.
I think it's brilliant, because again we took out all the technical stuff you need to know. You have to have a company, you have to have a bank account. Only to be in Holland online, it's 200 euros a year doing nothing. So all that crap we're doing with StageDriver, so the artists in every genre can just go on there, and they have a paid text messaging channel.
That's great.
Basically it.
Yeah.
I think it's great, but now we have to see
Yeah,
how
because
many.
you're just starting out. So, but let's first hear another song of you,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about the future plans of
They're big.
StageDriver. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
we were online and ready in February, starting March, and
And yeah, Corona.
you get it.
Okay.
Last song, isn't it? Oh, I have to play faster.
Yeah, just let's do a last song. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Dutch song I wrote for another artist. The artist already quit his career, but it went on his album, and I just got 2 cents from Spotify today from the Buma Stemra for this song.
That means that it's been played for thousands of times, I think.
Millions.
Otherwise, you would not get 2 cents.
This song I wrote for Jelle B, who's a from Friesland, a singer-songwriter, and it was on his album. It's called Marjolein. Ze was niet het toonbeeld van schoonheid, bij het uitdelen stond zij achteraan. Eigenlijk te lelijk voor woorden, dus niemand sprak haar aan, zag haar staan. Maar één ding had jij onthouden, die middag op het plein. Ze hadden je aan lopen jouwen. Ik zei, hey, gaat het goed, Marjolein? Het heeft zo moeten lopen, het heeft zo moeten zijn. Niemand kon ooit geloven, mijn mooie Marjolein. Iemand zei toen je weg was, die is naar de grote stad. Mijn leven ging gewoon verder, jouw naam die ik bijna vergat, De jaren die toen verstreken, die hebben jou zo goed gedaan. Op het plein toen een lelijke eendje, zie je nu eens hier naast me staan. Het heeft zo moeten lopen, het heeft zo moeten zijn. Ik kan het nog steeds niet geloven, Marjolein. Ongelooflijk stoot van de kroeg ingelopen. Iedereen keek, wie zou dat zijn? Het werd stil door haar schoonheid. Iedereen ging opzij. Ze liep rechtstreeks naar mij en zei: hey, gaat het goed? Ik ben Marjolein. Oh, het heeft zo moeten lopen. Ja, het heeft zo moeten zijn. Niemand kon ooit geloven, Marjolein. Oh, het heeft zo moeten lopen. Ja, het heeft zo moeten zijn. Ik kan het nog steeds niet geloven, mijn mooie Marjolein. Jouw oogverblindende schoonheid, alle mannen kijken je naar. Dat jij nu voor mij hebt gekozen, Marjolein, tegen jou zeg ik ja.
All right. Yeah, great. So Jelle B, he quit. I didn't know that. So Rene, yeah.
Yeah.
Jelle B, he quit. That's I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had so much gigs. I think he
Yeah.
went back to studying or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I really liked him. He was like,
Yeah, me
he
too.
could have been my long lost blonde son. He was like the
Yeah.
one man show band on his own, which I'm still doing. So, Jelle,
Yeah,
if
he's-
you're looking, how are you? Jelle B.
Jelle B, man, kom op. Go back
Pak
to
de
singing.
gitaar weer, man. Gaan we die banaan.
Jeez.
Nee, moet je
Ja.
zelf weten.
Oh yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
what are your plans? What are your plans with StageDriver?
Well, tonight the Prime Minister is going to say we can go play live again, so we have to hurry with the last pieces of marketing. We try to announce it to as many artists as we can in every genre. We got some thrash and death metal bands who want to try it out. I got some pop bands doing it. I've got a singer-songwriter that way who's doing it, showing people
this
the way.
Sorry, that's where you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. You're willing to try it. You're a really early adapter with all new gadgets and stuff, and I think I'm very proud and honored you're showing it to the Amsterdam Songwriters Guild or singer-songwriters all over the Holland.
Yeah.
So please check out Ro. Friday you're gonna launch your single
Yeah, it's Friday.
through a
my
new
single will be
record
launched.
company.
Yeah.
Congrats,
And,
dude.
yeah,
With the new
thanks.
website.
New website. I have a mailing list, but StageDriver is of course another list that I'm gonna build. So
Do that.
yeah, there's enough to do in that regard.
And if we're trying to get some PR and do some speeches, send posters to pop schools and stuff like that to see to show young people what's available. And
I think I also know somebody you can talk to, Bas
please hook me
Grasmeijer.
up.
Maybe you know him, Bas Grasmeijer.
Not straight away, but maybe.
I'll tell you after the show. He's a
Thank you.
real interesting guy.
So hop on board. If you're the first, you can claim your unique texting code. So if there's another Rene up there, he's too bad. I claimed Rene already.
You did, but it's Rene 2.
Yeah, it's too much detail, but we got a live code, which is Rene for me, and we have an online section, and we split that because now people like Anno already texted, but then that's not live, so I cannot see where it's coming from, what time, or where they were. So we use the live code, so you can see, that was in Amstelveen, that was Zoetermeer. And the online one is just, if you're doing online stuff, you cannot geo-target in there.
Okay.
So we focus on the live thing, but all artists, or right now, that's why I made the cartoon, all artists are like, oh, you have to be on social media. And I already built 2,000 people on Insta or TikTok, whatever, or 2 million. So we made it very easy. You can use it also as a online code. Just click, bam, and it's on there. So like I'm using now, but it's has to do with geo-targeting. You cannot geo-target to people online, but it's maybe too much detail.
Maybe a little bit too much, but you know what? Rattle Unit.
There's a lot of thought in this.
Yeah, Rattle Unit is already subscribing.
Thank you, Rattle Unit.
So. Yeah, he's going to find out if he's got any questions.
Spread the word. Spread the StageDriver word. It's the best thing for artists.
I
it's
think so
for
too.
free, so and you're not getting screwed. You own your own fans, basically. So
yeah,
I really enjoyed playing my own songs. That Marjolein song I haven't played like for 4 or 5 years. So
yeah, I love that song.
I think it's a lovely song. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a good
It has
song.
some.
Yeah,
it's an anti-bullying song to me a little bit.
Yeah.
But you picked it up on that, okay?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's someone who was being bullied, and then later on she
turned out it's
turned
like
out
the
be the swan.
ugly duckling to the beautiful swan thing.
Yeah.
So always beware. Don't crush people because they might bloom into something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Do you have any?
That's a song I'm proud of.
Yeah, it is. It's a good song. Do you have any things you want to share with the audience, with your future, with StageDriver, or with your own music?
StageDriver Well, I hope to have my first gig this Saturday again, solo thingy, and then we got some gigs together with our band Come Again. Check that out
Yeah.
as well. www.comeagain.nl or go to Facebook, whatever. Trio Come Again.
Cheer, come again, yeah.
Yeah, that's covers. So I hope that picks up fast, so I can have a little bit of income. But I'm fully focused on StageDriver. Again, I think it can only be a success if people catch onto it and get the idea why it's so effective and so good and so fair. You have as an artist, be in control, own your own fans. Don't be dependent on external stuff. Do it yourself, and you have it already. If you're playing gigs like we do, you already have that. Build on that. That's
exactly.
much stronger. So that's the thing. I'm basically on a mission.
So
My
that's
mission
also
is to
what
get
you're.
it across to everybody.
That's what you're
Don't
building
be
on.
daft. Don't be dumb. Do this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we'll hope to spread it to. We can do it like in 200 countries worldwide. So
That's a lot.
let's see how. Yeah, I'm very lucky with some very good technical people who built this for me.
Yeah.
Without them, it was a nice idea, but they really made it and made it very modular, so we can add any language, any currency, and add on any country. 200 something plus countries in the world, we can do it. But we have to start in Holland. So
That's
it's
good.
only in Holland right now. But if there are enough artists coming in, we can grow worldwide.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
Rene,
hope for the artists' sakes that they catch on. Otherwise, it's
yeah.
for nothing.
No, it's not for nothing, man. Never, 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 never. So Rene, I want to thank you again.
Thank you,
for-
Ro.
Yeah. Well,
Good luck with your release on Friday from your
Yeah.
single and your
Yeah,
website.
thanks a lot.
I have to subscribe to your website.
yeah. Please subscribe and.
I was focusing on the thing here, so
Yeah,
I'll
of course.
do it tonight.
Totally
Okay.
understand. Yeah, no problem. So please go to stagedriver.com
Do.
and
Check it out. Do
we'll
it.
keep on promoting it, so it's going to be a success. Thanks again, Rene, and
Thank you, Ro.
thank you everybody for watching. Thank you.
Thank you, Timothy.
Also Rattle Unit. Thank you, Timothy. Yeah.
Thank you, Leonard, for making it
Leonard.
possible again. Here's Leonard.
Oh,
There he is. The first time he's in the picture.
Yeah, gonna get you guys. Yeah, this way it's more of a, you can see more people.
It's a
Okay.
group effort.
All right. So we'll talk later. Stick
do.
around because when I click on the end broadcast, we can still talk. Okay. But
Thank you.
just for the audience, goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye, all the way from Enschede.
Yay.
Yay.